as long as we can see the picture.
Alright, so everybody has probably heard this phrase. Finish the phrase. The way to someone's heart is through their
Stomach.
Okay. For me, sometimes it's a cup of coffee, but same gist. So everyone receives love, appreciation, joy, satisfaction out of food. We all eat it. We eat it for sustenance, for nutrients, but we also eat it because it's something that we like to do to be with each other. It's something that we do in small groups and big groups. It's something that you'll do when your friend is home from college and you want to go out to dinner and see how they're doing. It's something that we do to bond with each other, to spend time, to recap on our lives. So now food obviously is important. We need it for everyday life. But it's also important to have that time together, to have those bonding times together. Food can bring people together. It can also cultivate an atmosphere that makes everybody comfortable to share, to open up, to convey those emotions, those feelings, those excitements, those deep saddens of today's life and of situations that we might actually be facing, such as a failing grade or a car accident or rejoicing because somebody has been deemed clear from cancer or whatnot. It's a moment that we can share with somebody over that common interest in food. So don't get me wrong, family dinners are fun. They're exciting. Everyone loves their mother-in-law's meatloaf and those conversations of how are you eating? Are you going to the gym enough? What are you guys doing? How are you spending your money? Everyone loves those conversations, I know. But sometimes they're not the most motivating in terms of family dinners. It's a little disheartening to have to go and sit through the meatloaf and the criticizing sometimes. But it does bring something out of that. It does bring that positivity, that conversation. It does evoke those feelings of being able to connect with that other person. And then the other excuse we might use that we might not have family dinners a lot is that I'm so busy and I've got so much going on and between school and family and work and I'm trying to have a social life, it's just not really possible for me to do these things. And of course, we're all busy. We're getting busier as the days get on. We have to take, Ben to soccer practice. We need to take Jill over to gymnastics. And gosh, I really wanted to go to that circuit class on Friday nights, but that's probably not going to happen because I've got all these other family things going on. But the real thing here is that we do have these opportunities to have dinners together. We have opportunities to have breakfasts together or lunches together. Just that common time to eat together is so important because of that bonding nature that we get. Those conversations, you might think that we've got, too much on our plate, no pun intended, but, it's something that we can overcome in order to get those times together. So how does somebody make this seemingly impossible goal possible? So to bring you some peace of mind, according to the Huffington Post, contrary to TV sitcoms, commercials, and some advertisements, most families actually do eat dinner together. So they are able to find that time to, whether it's pizza or whether it's tacos or teriyaki night, they're able to get that time together as a family. So it can be done. It is possible. So now this might beg the question, so why is it so important? We get, we're bonding, we get that, we get to talk to each other. But it's a time to reconnect, to hear about each other's day, to develop a sense and really bond as a family, to get those feelings across. Kids feel comfortable to ask questions, to answer questions, to really open up to their parents. Maybe if they don't talk to you as openly as you'd want to during dinner, this might evoke some of those things. They're eating, they're happy, they're people they love, they feel safe from the environment. And so therefore they do want to share what's going on in their lives because you're their biggest fan. Of course they want to share with you. So these conversations that are had over dinner are ones that will be cherished from person to person. As time grows on and as we grow older and as life gets busier, we're going to really look back on these times and just remember what it was like to have those deep conversations with our mom or dad, sister, brother, friend, uncle, stranger even, much like some people that we meet on the fly in a Starbucks just waiting for a morning coffee. I know that for me personally, when I was growing up, family dinners were a requirement. You did not miss a family dinner. You were there promptly 6 o'clock on the dot. If you missed it, you had an awesome excuse, or you were really prepared to get in trouble. There was always something new about that dinner. It was either, gosh, Mom was trying a new turkey recipe and we hoped that it went okay, or that Maybe somebody had some really exciting news and they wanted to share it with the family. There was always something new about dinner, and it was always such a great experience to share that with my family. And if only we were, all people that had all the time in the world, all the money in the world to just plan these things out. So one thing that can be a burden is that, we feel like we can't plan it time-wise into our schedule. So I brought one of my planners here. So you'll see on this planner, it also has a dinner menu, so it actually labels out exactly what you could make for every single day. So you can plan it out ahead of time, which is essential if you're going to be organized, if you want to really make this happen as dinners go. You can also do that too with breakfast or lunch if that works better for your family. That's another option too. Financially, the money part can be a little troublesome too. We might think that it's so expensive to spend the money, but according to the health.com website, the average household spent $2,668 on meals that were done inside the house and $3,465 on meals that were spent outside of the house. Wow. So you can tell that there is a savings in eating dinners at home. It makes a lot more sense. Sometimes it might seem a little bit heavier on the purchasing side, but the effects of it are going to actually last a lot longer, and it's going to bring a lot more fulfillment than just going out somewhere to eat. So finding time. So when do you find time? You can find time, whether it's lunchtime or dinner or breakfast, whatever works best for your family, we can make it happen. We are capable of anything. And so as long as you're planning it out, as long as you're using a planner, you're able to find those times to meet with your family, to have those intimate conversations. And so according to the familydinnerproject.org, meals eaten in front of your TV do not carry the same mental health benefits as those eaten unplugged. So unplugged means unplugging your phones, unplugging your computers, your emails, your laptops, your Instagram, whatever it might be. That would be maybe the third goal that we'd want to accomplish, is just unplugging when you're with someone. If I'm sitting down to dinner with you, I would hope that I wasn't distracted by my phone going off or waiting for that buzz for an email that I've been waiting for all day. We want to be focused on who we're with and really be with that person, be in the moment. Don't be off 10 minutes from now when you're waiting for something else to happen, but be present. Conversations that are shared with a TV in the presence of the dinner table and without are astronomical. Conversations with a TV are very much so, ask the remote, what channel is this on? Can you turn it up? Can you turn it down? Versus, hey, how was your day? What did you do today? Did you learn anything new? Did you meet any new friends? Did you do good on that test that you were taking last week you were so paranoid about? What does that look like? So our conversations can dramatically change based off of whether we have technology present or not. So to recap what we've talked about today, so we've talked about the importance of eating dinner as a family. So it's very important, it builds those strong relationships. The second thing is the time and the money part. We can schedule the time, we can schedule the money. All it takes is your dedication to making this happen as a family. The third, unplugging and getting kids involved. We can unplug our phones, we can unplug our computers. We can also get them involved, getting a fun cookbook to cook with our kids, with our families. Build those bonds, build those relationships, get them, bought into that idea. And we can definitely make it happen. We can make this goal happen at family dinners because we know that it's important to be with family. Family is everything, and family is the only people that I want to be with during the dinner time. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
Thank you.